there is no parliament that can work without research and without evaluation. If you are working without research and evaluation, it means you are not getting the priorities right, and also you are not being able to assess yourself to see whether your policies are working and whether that is the development record you want to leave.
Evaluation is key. It's everything, because you need to take decisions based on evidence, based on facts, based on accurate information. And if you do not get, you have decisions that you've taken, you have programs that you have programmed yourself, you have budgets, you have a lot of activities that some are mandatory by constitutional, others are by legislation. If you don't put in a mechanism to monitor and evaluate, you'll be lost. Because you don't know where you are, you don't know whether you are moving towards your target, you don't know whether you are almost getting there, whether there's a need to change strategy, whether there's a need to do any other thing. So it's key to everything that you do if you really want to achieve the expected results.
It is very important to evaluate the government initiative. And you know, the first objective of the government is to work to the interests of the people. So now I think that if you receive some aid, some fund, you have to be sure that you use for the interest for the population. So I think the evaluation is very important in case we work with some partner. We have to evaluate. Maybe in our country, we have to monitor and evaluate how we are use the fund we get in the national budget.
I think evaluation is very important. In my country, we had a mid-term evaluation, and this is very important to see what is going on the ground. And you can get real informations at the ground from the people. What's going on? You know, sometimes it happens that the thing on the ground and the thing on the paper is different. So it is very important to go through to the people at the grassroots level and what is going on there. And you have to have, in my country, we are highly concerned to evaluate the benefit of the total population, especially at the grassroots level.
I think it has been very useful, and it's brought us to a point, we are a new democracy, only 21 years old, and making legislation around health has been difficult, but fun at the same time. I would give, for example, the anti-tobacco bill or the anti-smoking bill. It caused a huge uproar in our country. Evidence-based showed that it was going to be to the benefit of South Africans, and of course there was resistance about it. But eventually, when the legislation came to pass, it was quite different to what the experience was in the hearings for the bill. We are now at a point in our country where we are considering the national health system, and there's also a lot of opposition to it, simply because I think the private sector is feeling rather threatened about it. But the evidence has shown that it is a model that can work, provided that there's proper funding for it. And I think it's going to be very helpful in the way going forward.